Alright. So we're good. We're live everywhere. Well, Twitch has got an advertisement running, but whatever. So, hey everyone, this is Will from Productions², and tonight we're going to be doing some Gold Rush. So, I spent about 2.5 hours yesterday, I think it was 2.5, something like that, hours yesterday working on this thing, and while this is loading, I'll be right back. Forgot to get something to drink. We're going to be gone for at least 2.5 hours tonight, if not a little bit more. This will take a little bit of time to load, so. Alright. So, I haven't been streaming too much lately, or at least I wanted to stream more. Because somehow I managed to sprain the hell out of my ankle, and it's been dealing with that for a few days. But it doesn't quite hurt so much today, so figured I'd give it a try. Alright, Season 2B. So, let me kind of go ahead and, before we load this up, well, let me go ahead and I'll load it up and then we'll talk, I guess. Or as it's loading, whatever. But, so, the goal was to try and get up to, what I like to call, Watch Plant 2.5, which is basically the sluice, the shaker, the trommel, 1 jig, and 1 hog pan. Well, we're kind of going to go a little bit weird on this one because during last night while I was playing it and trying to get up to the point to get enough to have enough money to buy this stuff, I managed to get enough money to buy stuff. Then, well, the first time, actually did it twice. The first time I royally screwed up because after I cashed out all the gold that I had found and sold off the magnetite, I moved things from the heavy equipment yard to turn this off because we're on a time crunch at the moment, and I'll explain that. Equipment from the heavy equipment yard to here, and then I moved it back, and then what I meant to do was, after I realized I moved everything back, I realized I moved the excavator back, so I had to move it back there, and that ended up with almost no money left over to move everything else there. So I restarted, got an extra half bucket of gold of material and ran it in addition to what I had, the 2 that I did run, and then I also sold off the mobile wash plant. I sold off the driller, and I sold some smaller things like couplers and things like that to get an extra 45,000 bucks. Altogether, I had about 175,000 bucks, and so I was able to get 2 jigs, 2 two sluice boxes for the trommel to the jigs. All the miners grates for the rocker sluice box, and all the moss and grills for the or the trommel to jig sluice boxes. The power plant, the shaker, the trommel, and that other stuff, and in addition to the 2 sluice boxes for the shaker. And then also nothing. That's everything. I got a couple other things like cables and things and hoses and stuff like that. I still need to get another hog pan, and I still need to get fuel before I run out of money, which is going to happen as soon as the clock turns to zeros, and which is why we're under a time crunch, because it's now 1800. You can see our loader got loaded in upside down. That didn't do that. It was like that when it got shipped here, so whoever dropped it off was a moron. So what we have to do now is I have to basically take all this crap out of here as fast as possible. I put it in here so that the son of a... It did, didn't it? It still did it. All of my... Damn. All of the grills are gone. I think. Not the grills, the grates. That go in... Yeah, they are. Damn it. I don't know what the hell it is in this game, but it hates those grates. If you have them in your truck, they just disappear when you reload. Damn it, and they're expensive too. And then all the miner's moss here. Let's just dump all that. That's the magnetite bucket. Damn it. It's not like they get thrown around anywhere, they just vanish. It happened before too. It's happened before when I've had them just sitting around. At first I thought they just got thrown around with a physics engine, but now I think the game doesn't even load them in if they're not hooked into the sluice box. Damn it. And that's like 6,000 right there for 2 of them. Well, 4 or 5 for 2 of them. Because they're like 2,000 something a pop. Granted, they don't really... they do and don't produce gold. But still, I mean, that's like a whole freaking bunch of money that I have lost now because this game doesn't work properly. God damn it. Anyway, let's forget about that and focus on the gas, which we need because my gas trailer is empty. And we've got all this heavy equipment we need to power. So I need to go figure out where my... There it is. Oh, crap. I had to put it right in the middle of everything. It's going to be fun trying to hook it up here. Oh, crap. Somebody get the friggin' outhouse out of the way. Who needs an outhouse? And now my truck is stuck on an outhouse for some reason. Okay. I might need all the rest of this time to stuck this damn fuel trailer up. Oh, crap. Definitely if I just keep going back and forth in circles like I did that one time. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm going the wrong direction all over the place. This happened last time. Okay, now we're at a little bit better of a... Crap. Well, actually, no, that was good. I knew what I was doing unintentionally. Okay, there we go. I got just enough money to get 1 full tank of this. I need to fuel the excavator, which is pretty much empty now, I believe. I still have some gold left over, though. I may head over, once I get the fuel, I'll go over to the blacksmith and smelt it out, and then we'll have that money. Maybe I can actually get some more grates from it, because that's about 2,000 there, so I'll end up with about 3,000. I don't care if I go into debt on this after I get everything I need. If I find out I need something I don't have already and I'm out of money and I'm in debt, then I am screwed, but That's why we will load up the game again and start from then. Restart from the save file if that happens. Damn it, though. That pisses me off. I'm gonna file a bug report real quick. Okay, I'll have to do this stuff then. What the hell? 19. Oh, items in my inventory. Product line. Oh, it's already gone. I'll check that stuff out later. So I finally pulled the trigger and got a Switch. I'm not betting that there's going to be a price drop, to be honest. I was waiting for it and I was thinking about it, and I don't think they're going to drop the price on the Switch. I think the problem with the Switch is not that they've reached maximum user base. I think the problem is there just aren't enough good games yet. And people are waiting for like the next Metroid game and some other things as well to drop. Smash is going to help that quite a bit, but I think they're waiting out on some of the other first title games. A lot of people are. So I'm not very bullish on there being a price drop. So I just went and got it. Also picked up Super Mario Party, Breath of the Wild, and Smash. So we'll see how that all goes. I also got a classic NES and the classic SNES. Yeah, about half my cash there. So that'll fill up the. I'm just gonna do. Well, here's the thing. I don't really care about the excavator, but I need to put fuel in it so I can move things around. I do want to fuel the dozer though. Well, it's not a dozer; it's a loader. Because we're basically going to be operating with only the loader. We're not going to use the front end loader. We're not going to use the excavator. That's because we're going to be just digging the whole claim out, just straight out of the ground using that thing, instead of digging it out piecemeal with the loader, with the excavator. I mean. All right. So this almost isn't worth smelting, but it'll give me an extra 1 point something K after we pay the 900 to actually smelt it. Or it's only 115, that's right. 900 is when you're smelting the full 18 ounces. But yeah, so I've worked out that you lose 5% on the first, without upgrading it, you lose 5% off the top of your ounces when you smelt it. So whatever 5%, let's see, so 10% of 2 would be 0.2. 5, that's 0.05. No, 0.01, I think. So yeah, probably, and we'll still end up with nearly like 1 point, maybe near 2, maybe a little bit over 2 ounces on the bar. So that'll be worth about 4,000. So I'll end up with about 6,000. Which is good because then we might even be able to do 3 of those great panel. Well, we'll still do 2. We'll still do 2 because we might need time though. I mean, we're not gonna have enough time to come back and buy stuff once we get back to the claim. Should be almost done. So what is it? 2.2.0. There you go. Right on the dot. Right on the dot. 2.0. Funny thing is, you don't even have to have the gold with you as long as they're physically somewhere in the game. You can sell them. The owner of a red dirt bike, please go screw yourself because it's in the way. Alright, so let's get over to the bank, sell this thing. I'm just gonna leave my truck over here. I guess I should probably break it. This doesn't roll around so much. Alright. To the bank. To the old Glen Bank. Alright. I could have actually sold off. I could have paid off my debt earlier if I wanted to, but I didn't want to because then I'd have to redo all that work to get. And I'm not even sure I could pull that much out of the ground that easily because, well, you'll see when we get over there. There's a massive giant hole right in front of the wash plant site now. So I just basically dug out that whole area. So these things are expensive as hell, and for the game to not load these in is just like ridiculous. Yeah, they're 2,500 each. So 2 of them is gonna be. I can't even get 2 of them. I can only get 1 of them. So well, I guess 1's better than none. But I also need to get a hog pan too. To be honest, we don't need the pump version because it's not a pump version. We're just pouring it. Oh no, yeah, it is. Never mind. It is a pump version. Okay, add. And then we need 4 mats. I do not have an agitator yet, so we're gonna be washing those off in buckets for the first couple times, which is gonna be slightly annoying, but we'll have to do. Crap, we do need more buckets, so we need 2 each for the jigs. Okay, now I think we got everything we need. Just to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to be throwing this into here. Can I connect this to the... No, it has to be on a spot first. Alright. What the hell? You can't open the sideboard? AKA the tailgate. Cheap, probably because the trailer's attached, which is stupid, but whatever. Holy crap, what the hell? Things like, I'm ready to get left out of the game. So jumping around all excited or something. Anyway, last 2 buckets here. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, that really ticks me off. I mean, you think you'd find that easily in playtesting. I mean, something like that. You just need to buy the things and save and reload before you put it into the thing. How could they not have found that? It's like one of the easiest playtesting scenarios ever. I'm damn sure I'm not the only person that's reported it. So I don't get why they haven't fixed it yet. especially with a really valuable item like that. Well, now that I know, now that I know, I won't leave those laying around anymore. I was like, let's see the engine just throw this stuff around if I park the truck in the in the thing in the storage shed, whatever it is. And it's like, okay, I will do it for you. Except I'll just delete them. I think it might still be possible they got thrown somewhere. Possibly. Though if they had everything else, well, not necessarily, I guess. So it's possible we might see them laying around somewhere eventually, but I doubt it. Okay. Let's get the rest of our stuff here. Crap, I did forget something. Forgot the chains to move this stuff around with. I know it's not. I know I don't have it enabled. Crap. So we got 4 hours. Can't do anything without those chains, so we need to go get them. I got very little time to do them because by the time that timer hits zeros, that time clock hits zeros, we're going to be in debt by at least 8,000, I think. I probably should have left the fuel trailer back there, but time is literally money at the moment, so. Those chains don't cost too much, I don't think. I recall. And in fact, I only really... Well, I should get some in case we snap them. Which I've done many times. But you really only need 2 to move stuff around. Yeah, we're going to be going into debt probably for at least... The main issue I have is fuel, really. So I don't really have enough, I don't think. I got this one trailer full and that's it. Well, if we at least find 18 ounces of gold on the first crap, where am I going? First run through. First mining day or whatever. I should be able to pay off any... Hell, even if we go 2 days, it should be fine. Because 18 ounces is about 2,100 or 21,000, so I won't have that much debt accrued by then. Oh my god, truck better not be stuck. Oh yay. Okay, well, I'll go buy the chains and then we'll figure out what the hell we're going to do with that. About that in a second. The 5 should do. 7's are a little bit too long. I'll buy 4 of them. We only need 2, so let's be a little bit extra. We got 3 hours to spare. Alright. Oh my god. Where'd the truck go? No. Oh, it's over here. Okay, good. I thought maybe it went back to the friggin' we put it back maybe at the claim or something. Alright. So pick up those chains and get going as we go happily into debt. Or unhappily, depending on your outlook on things. If you're a capitalist, you're happy to go into debt. Well, if you're on the profitable side of capitalism, I guess I should say. The last mining push I did, and I broke pretty much all the teeth on the excavator. Just digging through regular dirt, didn't even hit the bottom at all this time. Still broke the teeth on it. I don't know how much dirt I put through that thing. A bunch. But you'll see the hole once we get over there. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to check the fuel in the excavator. I think I actually filled it up enough that we don't have to worry about it fueling it again. We will have to put fuel into the... Well, I don't know if the generator has fuel in it already or not. I don't think it comes with fuel in it. The big generator. Power plant, whatever you want to call it. The dozer should have the... well, the front end loader should have... The F loader should have some fuel in it as well. The main things are going to be the water tank pump, which we'll have to move back up near here, and the actual pump that's feeding that with water, and then whatever else. Okay. And I lost it. Okay, put that there. We'll leave the those two in there for now. Alright, let's get in this thing. Now we got plenty of fuel. Alright. Alright, so the best way to do this is to hook one onto the front outside one and one onto the back outside one. Okay, we'll go ahead and start with the jigs. Those are the easiest to do. Start with, you guys should do it backwards, the plant, putting in the plant, wash plant. Alrighty then. Waste less fuel to actually just turn and go instead of turning as you go on this thing. Another little tip there. Alright. I'm trying to conserve fuel. So the way to do this is to put this one on the opposite side. So this is the back outside. You want to put it on the front outside. And this one you want to put on the opposite side as well. It just makes it so you can pick it up higher. That might not be close enough. Crap. Cable is too short. Alright, there we go. Just gotta put this thing into place. Alright, now you're going to see this ginormous hole that I dug in here. You can kind of see it from over there, over here, but you can't really get a good measure of it. Oh crap, all that stuff's in the way still. Oh, that's fine, we'll deal with it. This is kind of hooked up backwards too. That outbound hole should be on the other side. There we go. Alright, one down, one to go. Yeah, so all that, and there's a whole other hole there, and I started one there. So I dug out a lot of that stuff. A lot of those areas where we had the best gold at. What I also want to do is I want to get down in there and I want to move that stuff out of the way now. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see if I need to or not. Actually, I probably do because I'm not sure if the, because this didn't have as much lift as the other excavator does, the 400 does. I definitely want to hook it up the right way this time with the outbound hole pointing towards the right direction here. Alright, that'll do. So, let me go grab the truck. Yeah, it has 20% in it. That should be enough. What about the pump here? That's got 42. And this down here. Has 39. Actually, a little bit more because we can throw this. We can throw this in there. It's about the only thing we can use that on now. Okay. So I think we're good to go. We don't need to fill anything up right now. For the moment, anyway. I think all we need to do is we just need to move this out of the way. Not out of the way, but move it out of the way and back up there. The problem I foresee is getting the truck over to this side. Holy hell, what just happened? Where the hell did it go? Oh nice, it just came back over here. What in the bloody F? That's all I have to say. And it's actually in the air still. Way to go, guys. Whoa. Are you kidding? What the? Oh my god. What the hell? This is insane. Yeah, I got two trucks at once. God, that should not be possible. What kind of fresh hell have I found? I just found some new fresh hell here. That is insane. What the? These bugs are starting to make my head hurt. What the hell? Bloody hell. Oh my god. And the fact that you can just use that and it automatically goes magically to the truck is just insane. Funny, but insane. It's like, what the hell? Alright. That's fine. Let's go ahead and cook this up. We'll need to also figure out what... I guess we can just do a reset on the loader to get it to where we need to go. Just I can't get over the fact that that thing just like frickin'... Okay, comes over here. I hooked it up backwards again, didn't I? It's fine, we can easily fix this. There's a specific way you need to hook it up so that it will rotate the way you want it to when you pick it up. for the smaller things. The bigger things, it's a crapshoot. You just gotta force it in there. Just gotta slam it into where it needs to go to. These things, they have a specific way you can tuck them up if you want to get them somewhere. In a particular... Damn it. I was like, something doesn't look quite right here. Oh my god. Okay. This is turning into a disaster. Oh my god, one of these days I'll get it in the right frickin'... Okay, there we go. All right. Now that the pump is out of the way, we'll be able to get into there with this. Hopefully it won't be too bad to get it in, so we've got facing the right direction now. Then we'll do the sluice boxes and the trommel. Then the trommel to shaker sluice box, the rock sluice box, and then we'll do the shaker. And then we'll move the power plant over, and we'll be good to go after that to get everything else in place. Oh, come on, that was like right where it needed to be, damn it. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, come on, physics engine. Don't be stupid. You should be able to pick it up. Oh, Jesus. That was way more than I thought it was going to be. Original rent money, 15 grand. Paid loan that much, and we are 20,000 in debt. So we have to get 18 ounces just to break even right now. Damn. Okay, where'd the cables go? Hopefully they just came off and didn't break. Okay, one of them did break. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Actually, no, it broke, but it didn't break. That's the one thing about cables. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but when they break, they don't actually break. You can actually go find them again. You'll find, like, the clip ends around, the eyelet sections around, but they don't actually break. They just respawn as full functioning chains. That's got to be a bug. And what else isn't? Okay, let's see if we can get these hooked up again properly. If I can find where the ends are at. So where does this one go? This one's that side. I know I've got it incorrectly. It's hooked up backwards, I think. Oh, no, it's not. It's spinning around. Come on, there we go. Jeez. Finally. Oh my god. All that work just for that freaking thing. Alright, let's go grab the jigs boxes. Plus the ones with the wings on the side of them. What I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to bring them both over at once and then reconnect up one at a time to put them in. It's faster that way. I think if we get one full clean out off of this thing, we'll be able to get out of debt here. No matter what kind of dirt we're using, so we'll be able to pick up more material than we would otherwise be able to with the other mobile plant. Alright, so first things first. Gotta hook up this one. I want to do it to the outside. Actually, I want to reconnect this one. Damn it, come on. Stop swaying around anymore. There, finally, jeez. I don't think it'll reach. No. Actually, would have been better to turn this thing around and go backwards into here, so we can go forwards by going backwards, but I guess we'll deal with it. Those actually might be hanging off the ground, barely. Which doesn't look like they're dragging, but they probably are. I don't think they have any particles that come off them when they're dragging. It's built into the model of the vehicle, I believe. Alright, so see if that's the right way or not. I think I'll be able to make it work. Alright, not so much for the splitter there. That's like the disaster waiting to happen right there. Get around that stuff. I figure out how to drive the damn thing, jeez. Okay, and shove it up in there. Well, I got it on the wrong side, but I went in. Now I'll have to do all that again to get it over here on this side. Crap. Okay, well, we shall deal with it. Plenty of fuel, plenty of day left. The days only get longer as we get closer to summer, so it's the only thing that's positive right now. So we got plenty of time to do this one. Be funny, run over one of these jerry cans and it just explodes. Game over. You blew yourself up. Alright, so hopefully I have it on the right side again. have it on the right side to get it in this way. Alright, so I'm going to keep that there. Well, if this is going to be here, then we need to move it to like right around here somewhere. So we move this around. I was just getting a little bit of enough swing on it. I bring it in, it'll just fly right up in there. Perfect. Just like I was hoping. Alright, now we gotta get the trommel. We'll lower that in from above. Have enough small water lines. Well, I'll have enough, but I'll have to cannibalize, not cannibalize, but I'll have to, segment how we run the plant, like I did the very first time. We'll have to see. Alright, old Arnold Trommel. Let's get you over there. Now these larger ones are annoying to put in because you kind of got to get you have to be kind of in the middle, and you have to get the cables pretty low to the ground so that they'll reach all the way to both sides. So this is the back. Yeah, it doesn't even reach all the way there. Can I even reach it? Yeah, I can. Still not close enough. Problem is that we're not on center enough. Oh, also, the other issue with that. I just love trommels, especially hooking them the frick up to the excavator. Should have gotten some 7s just for this, but he can do it. It's just really freaking finicky. Now I gotta figure out where the hell the thing's at. Oh, it's down here. There we go. Alright, all hooked up. Alright. So it's got to go in just like this. So we got it on the right side. I got hooked up right. So I'll just go right in there like this. Perfect. Okay. Even though the video says the streams say the Guild 2 and others, it's just going to probably be Gold Rush tonight. Alright. So grab the rocks. Not the rocks, the shaker trommel sys box. Then we'll do the rocks sluice box, and then all we have left is the shaker. Then we just need to move the gen plant over and we're good to go. To start hooking up everything. Okay, so it's going to be kind of interesting. We'll have to push it out with the excavator a bit here so we get lined up properly with it. So this end has to go to the trommel. So about in the middle's right about here. Okay. I'm going to do it the opposite direction this time, put them on the sides that they are representing. See how that works out. So I don't want it to spin when I pick it up this time. All right. Go drop this in place. Same thing as last time. Let's take it up over there and throw it down. Should go in pretty easily. Alright, for the rocks, this box. Might be up and ready to go by around 10 a.m., I think. So with everything hooked up and connected and ready to go. I'm gonna go check something out real quick, because maybe we won't get rid of the excavator. I just want to go check something out really fast. One thing I've never tried before is piling up dirt near this wash plant. I'm pretty sure that if you drop dirt on this ground, it gets deleted. I'm very sure. I don't think this type of dirt is built to allow you to put dirt on it. Mineable dirt on it. So I think if you put dirt up here, it'll just get deleted by the game. So we're going to find out real quick. Just going to grab a little bit here. I'm almost certain that if you try and put it up here, it'll just vanish. Yeah, see, gone. Exactly. That's kind of ridiculous too, actually, to be honest, though. I mean, you should be able to pile up tailings. Not tailings, pay dirt. Oh, yeah. Pile up pay dirt near the wash plant. That's just, I have so many problems with this game. It's funny. The way that they decided to make it, to build it. Just doesn't make much sense at all. A lot of the decisions they made. Then again, asking good decision making out of this group is probably a little bit too much in my opinion. Kind of like hoping for world peace when you got too many nations out there trying to steal oil from other countries by invading them and whatnot. Alright, let's see. So I think we just hook it up the way it is now. It should be fine. Actually, we don't want it to twist on this one either, because we want to keep it the way it's set up. Because we're going to approach it with it looking this way. So we have to come in through this side and come up over onto there. It's the easier way to do this one. How the hell did we get so low on fuel? Oh, we're almost done. Hopefully by the time I'm done it'll have almost no fuel left. That way I can just sell it without worrying about it. It's only going to bring in about 2K, but still that'll mean I only need 18,000 instead of 20. And from here we'll just swing right over, pick up the shaker, and then swing around and put it in, and then drag the power plant over, and we'll be good to go. For what we need the excavator for. That should just drop right into place. Yep. If you do it just right, you can use the hill topography and the way the excavator moves on it just to throw it right in there. Alright, shaker, you're the last piece to go in here. Great, now I gotta get up this hill. So, the shakers are always fun to put in. By fun, I mean ripping your fingernails off one at a time with a rusty knife. No, with a rusty spoon. Changed my mind. Make sure we don't waste too much diesel here. Okay, so this is the back, front, all that one. So, do we want this to spin when we pick it up? So we take it up, we move it around. No, because this part will be on the other side, which is where we want it to be. So this part should go over here. And then this one, I can get up there. Yeah, it's got 20,000 pounds of metal flying around like it's nothing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook it. And we're just gonna push it into place. We don't. It's not in the right position to do this by dropping it in. It's not sitting correctly for some reason. So instead, we're just gonna unhook it. Back this up. I need to put a little bit of fuel in this. We're getting pretty low now. Alright, let's go on the other side. Maybe it'll be easier to straighten out from there. I'm gonna go grab the fuel truck. We'll need to bring it, the fuel trailer, we'll need to bring it over and fuel this thing up. Crap, it's not hooked up anymore. Alright. Just a little bit. That should be more than enough. Alright, let's get the heck out of the way here. Alright, so now we gotta move the generator in place. There we go. Now it's gonna back up and push it on in there. Give the old heave ho. Kind of, sort of that way. go. Alright, everything is in place. All we need to do now is move the generator over. We shall be good. So I'll hook it up to the front here and just drag it back around. We want to have the plug panel facing the plant. That's on the other side there, so. That's what I wanted to do with it. Alright, in place. So we have all the components we need. We just don't have all the... We won't have the full gear. And, well, I guess no, that's true. The conveyor and the... Well, by the time we can buy those, we'll probably have enough money that I'll be able to buy a small excavator again, and we'll just bring it over for that. Hopefully I can make it back over to the cell spot. The little field we have left. I'll need to take the truck and load it up with stuff and bring it down here, and we'll start throwing stuff into the... This box is down there. We'll need to bring the pump around too. Water tank, I mean. We'll use the truck for that. Nice, with this the least fuel possible. Probably could have done with a little less fuel, but still, a little margin for error, so. There we go. Sell this thing. Oh, 75, more than I thought. Alright, so it'll actually come out quite nicely on yeah, see, now it doesn't want to do it. That was definitely a bug from before. I'm not sure why. I think maybe because... Let me see. Well, no, because see, this doesn't work now either. This won't let me re-put it back on. I wonder if maybe because it was I don't know. Yeah, see, it's not doing it now. I have no clue how to recreate that bug, but that was a hell of a bug. I was very far off on that one. Alright. So grab all our stuff. I'll throw these chains in here. We don't need them for now. Okay, cables first. Hoses second. That's where the collision meshes on these little things. Look like they were made by a 5-year-old or something. They are so crappy. So they take up way too much room and they interact with other things way more than they should. Especially the cables. It's like, instead of just like being a really fine-tuned mesh around it, it's like a freaking box around the cable. Cables and hoses, so those take up like crap tons of room. Push everything around really easily. First thing first thing you learn when you do physics modeling and things like that is the mesh you use for collisions is the same type of shape as the thing you're meshing. So for example, this is a box originally. This probably started out as a box, so you use a box mesh for it. These are probably made out of a probably started as a cylinder and they extruded it along a line, so you would use yeah, like some sort of radial box tight, that would be tight along the outline of it or something. Instead, it's just like a literal box around it when it's coiled up. Let's see if we can fit all this stuff in here or not. No. Stay up there this time. Ah, crap, I'm flipping the tail. Oh, nice. I actually caught it in there with that. Let's see. This is how ridiculous it is to move a lot of stuff around. Even with the trailers, it gets ridiculous. Because they don't have very high sides, so things just kind of fly off each other. We need some sort of larger trailer that has sides on it, or maybe like a mini kind of 18-wheeler style trailer that's like a U-Haul kind of thing or something. Okay, how did these come out? How the hell did this bucket come out? I think something's gonna spill out on the other side, so I'll have to go check that. That's probably not gonna stay there. Oh, no, didn't. When I get in here, though, we'll just watch things go flying. Oh, they didn't. Nice. Alright. Okay, slowly back out. Surprised all this stuff is still in there. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and take all this down here where most of it's going to go. Also make sure we turn this off because we don't have much fuel to spare. And now I just need to like throw everything out of here somehow. Yeah, the easiest way to do it if you have one of those in there is just to pull on that. And with the cables, whatever's the lowest cable, usually you can use that to pull some stuff out. The rest of the stuff we'll just have to throw out one by one. Those things are getting thrown friggin' far away. Let's bring those back over so they don't get lost. Alright, now I'm trying one of the meshes grills with me, so I'll need to deal with that. It's clipped into the side of the truck. I will just leave that there. Take this back down. Now let's go throw this thing in before we lose it. Nugget trap. Great there. Alright, then there's that. Here's this. And then the extension. Alright, those are good now. Alright, the mosses. Hopefully the game loaded them all. It actually looks like there's fewer than what I thought that I bought. So I'm pretty sure I bought 12 of them. We'll see, I need another 2 on this one and another 6 for the other one. Maybe they're all here. They're just not drawing very well. 3, 6, and yeah, they're all there. Okay. Draw distance 6 on this game. And you can't change it either. Either that or the setting is broken and doesn't work. So I have not seen it draw things further than about 5 feet away. Alright, the last grill here. Let's go throw the other moss in the other sluice box. So we need a high volt for the shaker, a high volt for the high volt is in probably 220 or maybe even 240, possibly even 450. Cables for the shaker and the trommel. We need a large water line for the shaker. We need a large water line for the splitter down here. Then we need 4 small water lines. Oh no, 2 just for these. And then the other water lines are for the this stuff. And then we need, yeah, I don't know if I have enough of these small water lines. Well, I've got 4 here, so maybe I do. No, I've got, yeah, I do have 4. What was the other one too? Oh, the, that one. That one's already hooked up. That hawk pan, right. So now I do think I have all the cabling I need. It's just that the, we'll have to do, we'll differentiate the switch. Interesting to see how much water the, this wash plant sucks out of the tank, compared to the mobile wash plant. How fast it drains it. Okay, last one. Alright, this is all set up now. Let me go grab this. Yay, I am stuck in a hole. Jesus Christ. That was a sigh of exasperation with this, the developers of this crappy game. It's not, the game's not crappy, the developers are crappy. Just all kinds of problems. And it's all the damn physics engine. Well, okay, 90% physics engine, 10% whatever the hell else they broke. Or didn't code correctly. No, I didn't want to take it all the way off. Alright, I should have a splitter, power splitter. Yes, it has 2 slots open, good. I should have gotten 2 low power cables. Where are those at? Where are my low power cables? Damn it. Something else the game ate, apparently. Yeah, I gotta check the shed, the warehouse real quick. Well, whatever that is. Storage shed, I guess. And it really isn't acceptable for the game to like delete stuff that you bought. Seriously. I don't know why that's not a higher priority bug to fix for them. Yeah, nope. I mean, that's like JV level crap they should have fixed by now. Discovery should hire a new studio to develop the next Gold Rush game. If the franchise survives this one. So I really am not. I'm questioning their competency. They can make a game engine, they can make a game, sure. But can they make proper decisions on what they should be spending their time on? And how not to break the damn physics engine. Answer to that's probably necessary. I'm gonna have to flip, I'm gonna have to switch these around when I want to use these. Which sucks, but nothing I can do about it. Okay, power to those. I don't need buckets. Alright, this one goes up on the shaker sluice box. Alright, so, now this one, I can just hook this up from that pump to there. And then get rid of one of them so I won't need it. Okay. I got a full jerry can over there. Oh, not 10 o'clock. It's already 12. Damn. Hopefully we won't take much longer than a day to get this already. Oh, there won't be as much expense in terms of the lease payments. I haven't gotten any gold yet, so it'll just be the 6,000 on the loan. Okay, there's that. So I'll put the two hog pans on this side, and then we'll have the magnetite separator and the wave table on this side. They need to add the gold table in. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. We need the higher levels of magnetite separators and wave tables. So I have the gold table and then the mini duplex jig they use for cleanouts in season 2 and 3. Even better wash plants like that like super trommel that Todd had built in the big red plant that Dave Turin was running off Indian Creek. Let's see, we don't need this one or that coupler. Get a few 30 or so bucks from this hose. Alright, so all that's hooked up. I don't need this. We do need this. Oh, right, this has got to go off of crap. This has to go off of a large, so we couldn't even use this if we wanted to. Well, we could, but we could only run the shaker and the trommel off it because there's no large to large splitter. The splitters only go from a larger to a smaller style of hose. So actually, yeah, no. Now, if I wanted to, I could run one of those large ones. Well, no, I need to use both of them, don't I? Or no, I just need one of them. If I was using the yeah, just one of them. So, well, I could run the large one to the second large one to a splitter, and then run that splitter off down there. I suppose we could do that. Well, we'll do that once we get to summer, though. We're not in summer yet, so for now we'll just run it off of the pump directly. Alright, so now we need the high-powered cables here. So I actually got 2 and I didn't need to get 2. I could have gotten away with 1. All right. Okay, we are all hooked up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and test everything out. Shaker's going, trommel's going, and then we'll get the pump going here. Alright, we got water down to there, which is good to the shaker. And we got water down here. Perfect. We are good to go. We're not ready to go just yet though, so I'm going to shut everything down. Oh cool, I didn't know you could do that. That shuts everything off. Nice. Awesome. Alright, now I'm going to start picking up whatever I don't need so I can try and sell it for some money here. However much I can sell to reduce our debt here, the better. Got a nice pile of stuff building up over here, so that'll probably be a couple $100. Not a whole lot, but I'll get this down a little more. Too bad I can't siphon the fuel out of there somehow. That's like kind of putting almost nothing in there, but still. Oh, there's a whole nother full one too. There's also another one down by the rest of that stuff that I think has some in it as well. So this stuff we don't need. Everything I don't need I'm going to put here, then I'm going to bring the truck over here and load it all in. Now, yeah, no, I wouldn't need these either. I do still need that one, obviously. Okay. Just sworn there's one down here that had stuff in it. Oh right, I used it on the I put it into the pump on the tank. That's what happened to it. Don't need this. Okay, I'll go grab that other jerry can from over here. That is a nearly full jerry can. So it should fill this up a little bit. Gets to maybe about half. Alright. I was just guessing where it was at. Nice. Alright, let's go and sell that stuff off. Yeah, $500. I'll take us down a bit more. Alright. So now let's go ahead and reset the loader here. We'll go ahead and we'll fill up the shaker. Before we turn it on. Just want to get a feel for how hard or easy this is going to be. We're really going to have to deal with wrong button. Oh my god. Alright, now we just lost some out of it. There we go, it was T. Need to raise the bucket up. Oh, come on. Don't give me that bull crap. Now, so what we're just going to be doing is digging down into there and digging all the way down to the ground, all the way through it. So the whole thing. It's going to mine the whole claim out. Actually, it'd probably be easier to put it in through this side. So it seemed like it was fully rotated upward. Alright, we'll turn everything on after I dump this load in here. Then we'll just leave it on while we dump stuff in. Crap, there we go. Alright, pump on. And then we'll go turn the rest on. So alright, our materials getting processed through. Nice. Should get about I'm gonna say 6% out of that, maybe. I'm not really sure how much a full shaker yields. Might be even 8%. Possibly 10. I think it's 79. See, that's like 2 point something. Well, some of them are 10 down there. Not all of them. But it's like about 2 point something per load, I think. Per loader load of dirt. I guess we're using the nuclear option. Using a atom bomb to destroy an anthill. That's the best way to get the gold, I think. Just mine everything. Mine everything out. You don't have to worry about getting down low enough or anything, just mine it all the way down. So as a heads up, the next time I do any streaming for Don't Hack GU and Digimon World Next Order, you're going to find that I've done a lot of playing on GU. I've actually gotten through the first volume, first game. We were kind of close to the end when I stopped streaming last time. By kind of close, I mean like 10 or 12 hours away from the end. I played maybe about 2 or 3 hours into the new one, into Volume 2. I like how even with the parking brake on, it still slides backwards. It's ridiculous. Crap. We're obviously going to be losing some gold out of the nugget traps because we don't have all of them in there, but can't do anything about that at the moment. We're at 22% so far. Nice 10-ounce nugget. I found a 13 one earlier, so it's not the biggest one I found. It's like this little tiny thing of land is getting stuck on. It's like, what the hell? It shouldn't even happen. Again, physics engine issue. I'll run this over to the... Oh, crap. Over to the fuel tank in a second to fuel it up. Fuel trailer, rather. What the hell? The hell's causing that? Wow. We have like this invisible thing. It's an alien shooting stuff at us. Gotta drive with 3 fingers here. One to back up, one to tilt the bucket up, one to tilt the lift the arm up, and actually 4. One to turn. So still way faster than using the loader or the excavator. So if I'm going to go back to 18, 19,000 in debt. So I doubt we'll be able to do a full clean out before the day is done. Not even halfway yet. I might do a clean out in halfway then at 50%. Because technically this material here should still be pretty good, even if it is pretty shallow. Everything over here is pretty good on this particular game for some reason. I think we'll go at 50. That'll be where we'll stop and do a clean out and see what we get. Start at 47. I think another 2 buckets, another 2 loads will do here. Don't think it matters where you drop it on the shaker as long as it's on top of it. It's kind of interesting, but it works. So that's where it used to be. So we dug in there pretty good. It's about we're about probably 7 or 8 foot into the pay dirt there. I guess it does matter. We got 22 on that one instead of 20 like on the last one. So, all right, let that run through. We should get to 50. We're already at 50. Okay, good. Yay, sound effects. Some really horrible sound effects. I wonder what a shaker would sound like when it's empty and vibrating. Oh, I know, a tiny little drum. I swear. I have to turn the water off. In order to clean out some of this stuff. Crap. Or actually, what I can do is disconnect this one. There. Okay, get out our... Technically, you should be able to clean this out too. This is where you get all your larger nuggets, but you can't. Okay, goes in over here. Now let's do these. My washout bucket here. Let's go ahead and run this through. Oh. That's right, I didn't hook these up, did I? So I thought we were going to be going off the tank. Oh well. We'll hook them in now. Alright, go. Well, now what? No power. Why do we have no power? Power splitter's on, but we have no power. Oh, because they're going to the jigs. Duh. Right, I forgot about that. Alright, let's see how much gold we get. Oh, it's okay. It's not too bad. Got 3 ounces so far. Five. Went a little bit long on that one. Wasted a little bit of dirt. So far we found 10 ounces total out of this. So that basically covers our costs right there. Even with what we're gonna get out of. Actually, no, because we're gonna pay some of this gold now, aren't we? Since we're processing it. Crap. Okay, well we'll figure it out once it happens. Once you process gold, you owe it. So. They'll either take it out. They'll either get taken out as pure gold or as money. So I might get to keep a lot of the money, but lose some of the gold. I actually don't have any money, so. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can beat it up there to the blacksmith before too long here. Okay, well that's still processing. Almost 30 ounces total. See, I found almost 20 ounces out of that. That was only a partial clean out. Alright, so we got an hour and a half to go process and then sell this gold before it gets taken away from here. I'm just going to leave everything running. So we are in a hurry here. First we'll drop off the magnetite and throw it in and see what we get from it. It's not going to be much. It's only 3 or 4% from in the separator, so it's only going to be, yeah, it's not that much. Still, that's going to be probably a couple $1,000. Oh no, maybe 1,000. Maybe a couple hundred. Maybe I'm gonna say 500 or 600 probably. It'll still be enough. Oh, one problem I just realized. I'm gonna have to sell some of this gold to be able to process it because we got negative 12,000 there. Won't be able to smelt it because we can't pay them for it. So yeah, this magnetite's gonna help with that. What I think I'll do because what I'll do is I'll do some more mining off stream. I'll just save up all the material buckets, and then well, I don't have that many excess buckets though, do I? Damn. So that might be kind of hard to do. Alright, sell magnetite. No, it is a couple thousand. Nice. Okay, so now I only have to get 10,000, so... That is almost all of what I have, though. So that's 20, I have about 30 ounces, so that would be less than... We need at least... Yeah, that'll be enough. Smelt the rest of it. Hopefully we'll be less in debt this way on the next run. It's another one of those deals where we just gotta keep working. So in other words, what happened last time, if you didn't watch last time, during the last season, was that I ended up getting into debt, and then to get out of the debt I had to come over, sell some gold, smelt some gold, sell that gold, and now get into less debt. And I was basically building my way back up into solvency. So I have to kind of do that on this one too. Yay for glitches over there. Look at that. I have no clue what that is glitching in and out of existence, but it's something. Slender Man or something. Actually, if I can get a little bit of money out of this, I might use it to go and buy a bunch of buckets so I can do that. And I'll just go into debt a little bit, go into the same amount of debt probably. Alright, how many ounces? 5.4. So that's going to be about, I want to say, let's see, it's 1.2 or so per ounce, 5.4 ounces. So that's like about 6,000, that's 6,300, somewhere in that range. That should cover a lot of the debt payment for this time around, but it's not going to cover the lease, obviously. Payment. So I'll probably go into about 7,000 or 8,000 of debt. 65, a little bit more than I thought. Nice. Okay. Actually, I can get some more of those nugget trap things too. Yeah, I think I'll get 2 more of those and buckets, and then we'll just deal with the however much debt I end up in. It should be less than before, but maybe not much less. And agitator, how much is that? 9,000. Nope, don't got enough. I say don't get caught on the friggin' wash plant, you moron. I'll get 12. That way we can build up a good amount of material. Alright, we got 21.29 left over. So we'll go into a little bit of debt, but not much. I could have had all 4 by now. All 4 of those instead of just 3. Plus, not been in so much debt. I could have had probably another 4,000 or 5,000 bucks at this point. If it wasn't for those meddling developers stealing my stuff. So what this will allow me to do is it'll allow me to store up all the extract from the jigs, all the mat and moss extract, and all the nugget trap extracts into these buckets, so I can just get a crap ton of material processed there and then run all this stuff. Oh, jeez. Luckily I can get to the door at once and then sell off all that gold, and we'll see where we get from that point. Hopefully it's enough to finish off the loan and get a bigger loan. Because what will happen is if I can get a bigger loan, then I can, like, let's say I get a 300k loan, I can just outright buy the old Arnold parcel, and I don't have to do any more lease payments, which will save me on that end. Question is when I get to that point, because I need like 130 or 120,000 still to go to get to there. How much dirt will be left in the parcel, and will it be worth it? Alright, it'll be worth it because I have to keep everything that I make instead of giving away 30% of it, but would it be worth... What the hell? Steel cable snaps. What the hell? Okay, that's just some random error. Or random warning. Steel cable snapped. I don't have any steel cables connected to anything. How can they snap? Now before I end the stream though, I need to put these frickin' nugget traps in place so I don't lose them again. Okay. That's about the same amount, actually. Okay. Still, that's good. That means that the next clean out that I do, whenever I get to doing that clean out, now once I am ready to do that clean out or process all the material, I'll go ahead and put that on the stream. We'll be able to probably easily deal with a few things. That was a nice parking job. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I'll save it back on top of this because that's fine now. Okay. So, that's going to be it for the stream tonight. I might do some streaming for Don Hack and Digimon World tomorrow. I won't do any other streaming tomorrow. That's if I do any, it'll be that. I'll also get the Chrono Cross videos uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. I think that's all I wanted to inform about. So, thanks for watching on Twitch or YouTube if you watched it live. If you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, comments, questions, link below. And I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time.